Pollinators are a key part of agriculture, and honeybees, as you know, are the main pollinators. I am joined by Jerry Hayes. He is the global bee lead for Monsanto, also known as the bee guy.
The bee guy.
And we've been talking a little bit out here about how Monsanto is making some big strides to help protect honeybee populations and to keep them healthy. How is that working?
Well, you know, we are all in this together because honeybees pollinate about 1/3 of the food you and I eat every day. So we want healthy pollinator colonies, and so working with farmers and other places in agriculture and environmental people, we are hopefully stabilizing honeybee health so that we can make a real big difference in curing some of the problems honeybees have.
And what are some of those problems? Can you talk about some of the specifics?
Yeah, the biggest problem we have is this big parasite that came from Asia called the varroa mite. And if you make a fist and put it someplace on you, proportionally, this is how large this varroa mite is to a honeybee's body. Sucking its blood, vectoring viruses, making honeybees sick. And so the only thing beekeepers have been given are pesticides. Beekeepers have to put pesticides in a beehive to kill a little bug and a big bug, and we need to do it better and different.
Tell me a little bit about some of the different things that you're doing at Monsanto to stay ahead of the game, to be prepared for these troublesome pests that do arrive from other countries like you're talking about.
Yes, and we have some of the largest field trials ever in the history of beekeeping to look at ways that we can control this varroa mite safely and sanely and bring some sustainability back to the beekeeping industry and to our food production.
How important is the honeybee to the pollinating process when it comes to, say, growing corn or growing soybeans, some of our major money makers here in the United States?
Corn is wind pollinated, so they don't need honeybees much, but soybeans, there's been some recent data that come out of the University of Iowa that shows that soybeans can get a 30% bump in yield by having honeybees close to that crop so that they can pollinate themselves as well.
Where do you see the future of honeybee health, protecting honeybee populations, and how Monsanto is going to contribute to that?
I think anybody who says they do anything alone in the world is a liar. We have to work together. So we're working with universities, we're working with other big ag companies, we're working with your viewers at RFD-TV to be aware and grateful for honeybees, and let's all work together for a solution.
Thank you so much, Jerry Hayes, Global Bee Lead with Monsanto. And you heard it straight from the bee guy. Monsanto will continue to work with farmers across the country to help preserve and protect honeybee health.